Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Someone's in the Kitchen with Maxwell. Today, for our first episode, we're going to be making Kugel. It's one of my favorite recipes. I've never actually made it before, because my mom normally does it, but I got the recipe from her, so I'm ready to give it a shot. Now, for this meal, you will need a glass cooking tray, some pan, a mixing bowl, a measuring cup, vegetable oil, 2 packets of potato pancake mix, matzo meal, and 2 eggs, and of course, a whisk. Alright, so the first step is to beat 2 eggs and blend them. Oh, look at that go. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Alright, those look pretty well blended. Alright, the next step is to add 2 cups of water and a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. 2 cups of water. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That. A little bit more. Perfect. 2 cups of water. Now 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. So happy I have this. It's way too much. That's 1 cup. Yeah, it's way too much. Gonna pour it back in. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I know cooking is supposed to be an art, but I want it to be as close to a science as I can make it. Alright. Good. Alright. Close you. Then we mix again. Ooh, bubbly. Frothy. Alright. And now we're going to stir in 2 packets of potato pancake mix. Boom. These guys. Now each one of these is 3 ounces, but you need a total of 6 ounces for the recipe, so that's 2 bags. That's this guy. And this guy. And we're also going to need a 1/4 cup of matzo meal, which is this guy. Put the scissors back. Alright. A little more. Still a little more. So you can see what I'm doing. Maybe that would help. After all, this is a cooking show. It's not like you need to see what I'm doing. Good enough. Like I said, cooking is an art, not a science. Alright. Alright, all you in there. this because I could just see myself knocking this over and it going everywhere. All right. So now, gotta mix this all together. Now, it's supposed to get super lumpy, because after it's mixed, we gotta let it sit for 3 minutes, where it'll get even lumpy and bumpier. Ooh, look at that. All right, now we're gonna let this bad boy sit for 3 minutes. All right, now while we're letting the Kugel sit for 3 minutes, the Kugel mix sit for 3 minutes, preheat your oven to 450. And you're gonna take your pan and you're gonna spray the ever-living daylights out of your cooking tray. Get the sides. There we go. Good job. So proud. All right, so it's been 3 minutes, so we're going to take the Kugel batter and put it into the tray. That's solidified. All you in there. So the reason we're going to be using a glass one instead of tin foil or aluminum or whatever it is because when this cooks, the top is going to become golden brown, but you know it's done when the sides are also brown, and it helps to see. So let's spread this out for you. That's nice and even. All right, and now we put it into the oven at 450 for 1 hour. See you then. All right, so it's been about an hour. I'm ready to take it out of the oven and see how this Kugel turned out. Sage first. Oh, it's beautiful. There. Oh, look at that. See, that's the color you're looking for. Golden brown all around the sides. Gonna let this cool off a little bit and then try it out. All right. So I cut off one of the corners of this. It's about a quarter of the entire Kugel. You can see the outside's golden brown. Inside looks nice and fluffy. Let's try it out. All right. Very hot. Whew, very hot. Could let this cool off for another minute before trying it, but I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm pairing this with tap water, in case you were wondering. Delicious. So, all in all, I'd say that this meal was a success. So, try it out. Leave a comment if you like what you saw. Let me know how your version of this recipe turned out. And be sure to like and subscribe and turn on notifications, all the YouTube things. And I'll see you next time on Someone's in the Kitchen with Maxwell.